right really quickly. It's not too bad out here, but to make sure my cord here doesn't get all messed up, I'm going to put my hoodie back on. And just wanted to make a couple observations on the jump, some additional footwork I was looking at today. As you can see with the cones in front, I'm using that setup again. It's quite convenient for exploring the space with the system. Just having a nice little, this is altogether just 4 paces across each side. In case you're wondering, 2 of my normal walking paces. Just that right there, you can see from the center. Exactly. 4 steps, 2 paces. Anyway, yes, I am recording. Duh. So I was looking around. Well, I was just playing around, basically. I didn't want to go too heavy during lunch here. The stomach has been feeling kind of meh. So I've been kind of playing with the jump footwork, despite that. And via the 2 steps, which is his baby lesson 20 before the jump, which is what it teaches you to do, but just less vigorously. And because my microphone, I think, does not like vigorous movement because it's cheap, I'm going to stick with the 2 steps in demonstrating this. But the jump is just 3 swings, 3 circles of the Bastoni as you make 2 steps and a heel turn or a stable turn. So the example would be here, and you should end unable to keep chaining unless you were to, again, keep this going around. Instead, he tells you swing it back this way and just keep going. That is the 2-step / jump, just for demonstration purposes. Hopefully my mic doesn't freak out. Right there. So that's the basis of the jump. He says you can do this backwards and to the sides. And I think that's mostly enabled due to the reverse step, and I'm going to get into that in a bit. There are four jumps, I think, within the system. So this goes with what I would call not explicit Cerri, but implicit Cerri. We have that jump, of course, and he says you can go backwards. So to go backwards, instead of throwing my left leg, I'm going to withdraw my right. And it's going to be the exact same thing, except the order in which you're taking your 2 steps and your turn, because you're always going to be facing the same direction that you started. So in this one here, I step back, turn, step again, that turn, and I end up facing back the same way. And I have to bring it back around in order to reset and go again. So those are the jumps, more or less. That's the reverse of the jump that he explicitly talks about. So that one I consider explicit in a sense in that way. But the one that he kind of just implies, and you learn about it in some of the lessons previously, because you did the reverse step, lesson 11, and likewise. So this is 9 lessons after. And that teaches you to move laterally, to change direction and whatnot. So jumping with the reverse step. The reverse step, as you know, is just you starting it with your your Bastoni on the same side as your forward foot, so you're not loaded up in your offensive guard. You're kind of in the end of it, you could almost say. So the reverse turn then is to come back around the other way, counterclockwise, like that, instead of, just stepping. So it's, and you can use that then, of course, to instead make 90-degree turns. So, 90-degree turns, but it's first taught to you as a full half circle, 180-degree turn. So why can't we use that for the jump? And there it adds 2 more jumps that you can now do. So if I start now in the reverse here, I should end up back facing the same direction, having to, I believe, was that it? Yeah. So start here. Then, yeah, you'd have to bring it back in order to get ready to do another jump based on that. And I consider that a reverse step jump because it's that rotation. It's like that. I consider the reverse step basically the equivalent of Fiore's tutta volta. So it's that same action you're compassing around, that pivot. So got that. So you can go around, but you can also do the reverse step in the other direction, if you remember. So you can go backwards as well with the reverse step and the jump, using those in tandem together. And so. Turned one too many times. So, yeah, it's just more dimension. I bring this up because you can string these together now, these 4 jumps, or a normal jump and a reverse jump, and you can basically maintain the same direction while traveling. So if I start right foot forward here, it's just a normal jump, again with the 2-step. Now it makes me end ready to continue right foot forward, but with a reverse step jump. Then I end up here, and I can keep going. All the way down, maintaining that same direction without dizzying myself is the most important part because I'm going back and forth, clockwise, counterclockwise. He has a solution for this. It's in these follow-up lessons to the jump. And it's the jump with the step, which turns into the 3 right and left jumps. So we start here, normal right stance, and we're going to make a jump with the step, which is just your 2-step right here. And instead of ending right here, you go and you're going to make 2 more circles, making a half circle around, a reverse step, basically, of sorts to the other side. And it says you should have then a total of 5 turns in that traverse. And this sets you up now to be able to do the exact same thing from my left side to maintain that. So I just turn around here. But the problem with that is I think that's more, perfectly valid, and it will definitely keep you protected all around and 360. But if you're trying to make a quick getaway in that fashion, I think having the jump and the reverse step jump would be also a viable option. But yeah, that's just what I got from playing out here for about 20 minutes with the jumps. Slow playing with them, thinking about them, seeing how I can combine them. And yeah, have fun, play around, people who watch this.